Good evening. As a parent of a Baltimore City school student, I want excellent teachers in our district. I want teachers to bring their joy, creativity, and expertise in content to the classroom. We all want excellent teachers. But I'm testifying tonight because I've recently learned more about the teacher evaluation system, and I'm concerned about how we go about fostering this excellence. Currently, our evaluation system involves teachers, whether they are seasoned or not, being observed by their principals 2 times per year. It is unclear why we do this when many other districts have far fewer observations required and focus more on new teachers who need more regular feedback. I'm also concerned that in the current rubric, teachers have about 50 minutes to demonstrate approximately 50 different competencies. While all these competencies are excellent, it is difficult to demonstrate all of them in 50 minutes. It is possible, but it requires thoughtful planning to prepare for such a lesson. A normal lesson taught by a highly effective teacher might naturally show some of these items on one day and others on another. To make matters worse, this year, the district has decided that one of these observations will be unannounced. This means that an educator needs to strive to demonstrate proficiency in all of these 50 indicators on the fly in order to get enough points on their overall evaluation to qualify for a pay increase. I'm sure this testimony could make it seem like I don't care about professional expectations. Indeed, if this were the only or even the best way to achieve excellence, I would be all for it. My disappointment is that it is not at all clear that we are actually doing better by students. Where is the evidence that the application of this rubric is creating better outcomes? Do we have an increase in teacher excellence? How about attendance, grades, and scores? If things are not improving, will North Avenue leadership also forego a raise? I would assume you would, even if like teachers, you felt you were doing the best you can, working more hours than a person should amidst a hard situation. If teachers are responsible, then so is the system that supports them. It seems to me that the primary outcome of this structure is more blame and frustration for educators. Where does this leave enthusiasm and love for teaching? If I were a principal right now, I'd put the focus on doing everything I could to hold on to my dedicated staff. It's confusing to me that these teacher evaluations are not mandates coming from the state nor the federal government. These are created by our district and ignore input from educators who were at the table when the system was created. Where's the informal advisory board of teachers guiding your work? Where's the union voice? This evaluation system creates high expectations without adequate support during a time of high stress and high teacher turnover. It communicates that the district does not trust teachers to do a good job, even if they have previously demonstrated proficiency. It throws new teachers in the deep end of expectations, something we would never do to children beginning to master a skill. Let's instead require fewer formal observations for experienced teachers, use a more realistic rubric for unannounced observations, invest fully in mentoring for new and struggling teachers, and then evaluate the fidelity of our support for them. Thank you so much for your consideration.